Dr. Sudhakar from Government First Grade College, Bangalore, Castrait. In this practical session, we will demonstrate the estimation of copper by calorimetry. So here, we will first discuss how to prepare the solution. I will show how to prepare the solutions, different solutions. Then we will see how to do the experiment. Then I will explain the principle of the experiment. So first, what you have to do is, you have to take copper sulfate, 0.1 molar copper sulfate into the burette and 6 normal ammonia solution into the burette. And to this standard flask, 100 ml standard flask, we will add 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 ml of copper sulfate solution to vary the concentration of copper sulfate solution. Then in another standard flask, we will prepare a blank. I will explain how to prepare the blank and all these solutions. So first I will take the 100 ml standard flask which is marked 2 ml. So in this standard flask I will take 2 ml of copper sulfate solution. From the burette. So this is 0.1 molar copper sulfate solution. So I will take 2 ml. Yes. So to this I have to add 10 ml of ammonia solution from the other burette. This is 6 normal ammonia solution. I will add 10 ml. So copper sulfate will form a deep blue colored complex with ammonia. You can see here the color changes to deep blue. So I added 10 ml of ammonia. So I have taken 2 ml of copper sulfate and added 10 ml of ammonia solution. I have to make this solution up to the mark, 100 ml mark. So I have distilled water here. So first add till below the mark, then you can use dropper to make up to the mark. So take distilled water using a dropper. See that the lower meniscus is made up to the mark. Okay. Yes. The solution is ready. Now shake the solution for uniform concentration. So the solution is ready. Students, first I have prepared a solution of copper sulfate by taking 2 ml of copper sulfate and 10 ml of ammonia, then diluting up to the mark. So the amount of copper sulfate is 2 ml. So the second one, I have taken 4 ml of copper sulfate, and in the third one I have taken 6 ml of copper sulfate, and in the fourth one 8, then 10 ml and 12 ml. And to all of these solutions I have added 10 ml of ammonia solution from the burette and made up to the mark and shaken well for uniform concentration. You can see that as the amount of copper increases, darkness of the solution increases. Then I have prepared a blank solution by taking 10 ml of ammonia and making a solution up to the mark and shaking without adding copper sulfate. This is called as blank. Now first there is the initial setting for colorimeter. This is a digital colorimeter, and the initial setting is first you have to keep this filter at 600 nanometer filter, because copper sulfate ammonium complex, that is cuprammonium complex, absorbs at 600 nanometers. Okay, so use a 600 nanometer filter, insert it here. Then first initial setting is you have to take this cuvette, then fill the cuvette with blank solution. So first rinse the cuvette with blank solution, then throw the rinsed solution. So rinse it, throw the rinsed solution. I will be throwing it. Okay. Then take the blank solution in the cuvette and see that solution does not spill. Okay. You not take up to full. What you have to do is you can take till the solution is above this transparent region. Okay. So then insert the cuvette into the colorimeter here. Okay. The first setting is there is a switch here. So by pressing the switch you can change the mode to percentage transmittance or absorbance. So it is in absorption mode, change it to percentage transmittance. Okay. Then use this adjust knob and adjust percentage transmission to 100%. So make it 100. So when the percentage transmittance is 100, absorbance should be 0 because all the light is transmitted, absorbance will be 0. So you can see that the reading comes to 0. Now the instrument is set. Next what you have to do is you have to take the absorbance reading for all these solutions. First for 2 ml of copper sulfate, next 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 etc. copper sulfate. I will throw this the blank solution. Then wash the cuvette with water. So add water, wash it. Okay. Throw the washed solution. Then take the first solution, that is which contains 2 ml of copper sulfate. Okay, along with 10 ml of ammonia. So take small amount just above the transparent region. Okay, so it's filled now. So if there is any solution outside, just wipe it off using a filter paper. Then insert here. Take down the reading, it's 0.06. So note down the reading for 2 ml of that is 0.002 molar copper sulfate. So it's 0.06. Then repeat the trials for 4 ml, 6 ml, 8 ml, 10 ml and 12 ml of copper sulfate solutions and take the reading, absorbance readings. Okay. So you got concentration of copper sulfate against absorbance. Now you plot a graph, okay, of absorbance against concentration of copper sulfate solution. Then mark these readings, okay, for 2 ml, then 4 ml, 6 ml, 8 ml, 10 ml and 12 ml of copper sulfate solution. So when you take 2 ml of 0.1 molar copper sulfate, the strength will be 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 molar. So for 4 ml it will be 4 into 10 to the power minus 3 molar. Like that the concentration increases. And you can see as the concentration increases, absorbance also increases. And this experiment is based on Beer-Lambert's law. The mathematical form is absorbance A is equal to epsilon Ct, where epsilon is molar extinction coefficient, is a constant. Then T is thickness of the medium, which is also constant here, and C is concentration of solution. So since T is a constant, epsilon a constant into T will be a constant. So the equation becomes A is equal to K into C. C is concentration. So it's equivalent to Y is equal to M into X. Therefore, if you plot the graph of absorbance against concentration, it will be a straight line passing through the origin, as I have drawn here. So then, next what you will do is, you will be given with a solution of unknown concentration. Again, prepare the, in a 100 ml standard flask, prepare the solution by adding 10 ml of ammonia solution and then make up to the mark and shake well. Again, take the reading in a similar manner, absorbance reading in a similar manner for the unknown concentration. So note down the absorbance and find out what is the concentration for that absorbance. So that will be the concentration of copper sulfate solution. Thank you.